What's up guys, it's Holly from The Run Experience. Today I'm giving you a 5K pre-race warm-up. I'm going to tell you everything you need to do and tell you why it's so important for your race. Alright guys, before we get into the actual warm-up itself, I want to talk about why warming up is so important, especially on race day. For a lot of you, the worry there around warming up is that you're going to exert all this energy and then be out of it when it comes to race time. It's actually going to have an opposite effect. So priming your body beforehand, getting your heart rate up, getting the blood flowing, getting the joints warm is something that's going to totally set you up for your best race, your fastest race, versus just going out cold or, keeping it all bottled up until you start. It doesn't really work that way. So I really love warming up for, like I said, warming up the body, getting that blood flowing, but also kind of introducing your body to that full range of exertion. So getting that heart rate up to where it's going to be in the race, maybe even a little bit past it, just starting to get moving, getting a little light sweat going. All that stuff makes it so that when you get to that start line, you're feeling a lot more in it already. There's a lot of the butterflies are gone at that point too because you've already started moving. So let's get into the warm-up itself. All right guys, so you've just gotten to the race start. You've given yourself plenty of time. The first thing I want you guys to do is a light, easy shakeout run. So this is going to be a 10-minute run. You can even call it a jog if you want. This is going to be nice and slow. It's going to be your first intro to the heavier breathing. So it's going to be a focal point there. You're going to be thinking about big, deep breaths, maybe a few breaths just using the nose. So keeping that mouth closed, what that does is get the air into the diaphragm. It starts warming all that center of the body up as well. And then if you can, try to increase the pace on the last 3 minutes of that little shakeout. So go easy, nice and slow, just start feeling your body for the first 7 minutes and then kick it up a little bit at the end, that last 3. Again, that'll have that sweat going and everything, get that heart rate up a little bit. That'll be step 1. All right guys, so you just finished that 10-minute warm-up run. You're hopefully a little sweaty, that heart rate's up. The next thing we're gonna do is a dynamic warm-up. This is gonna get all the right muscles firing and get you a little bit stretched out. I want you to make sure that you're picking about 3 movements that are gonna hit head to toe. So you're getting that chest warmed up, those arms all the way through the legs and the feet. So I want you to do some arm circles and arm swings to start. That's gonna open up that chest. From there, you're gonna go into some leg swings, which is gonna open up the hip flexors, get the front of the quads, all that hamstring and everything, kind of opening up the hips with those. And then you're gonna finish with some lunges with a little hip circle as well. So that's gonna kind of get your hips primed for that good run and get those hamstrings firing as well. All right guys, so we've done the warm-up run, we've done our dynamic stretches and warm-up, and the last thing we're gonna do is kind of prime that speed before we get to the start line. So we're gonna do a series of 5 run strides, which is gonna be basically starting a little slower and picking up speed to the end of that 50 meters. You're gonna be doing 50 meters each time with a little walk break in between. What these strides are gonna do is open up the whole front of the body, those hip flexors, that full capacity for your run stride will be hit before starting the race. And of course, your heart rate will be elevated even more. You'll have that sweat going as you get to the start line. So you're gonna do 5 rounds of 50 meters, starting slow, you pick up speed. By the end, you're going as fast as you can, and you're gonna walk back. You do 5 rounds of that. By the end of this, your warm-up is complete. You've hopefully given yourself about 10 to 15 minutes before getting to the start. Your heart rate will still be up, but it'll be a little bit more relaxed before you get going. So use these three parts of the warm-up and you will be guaranteed to have a great race. Hey guys, if you are looking for other ways to get those workouts in, to kind of find out what a workout routine looks like for you, we have a free beginner running program, 2 weeks of intro workouts, some great mobility stuff, some ways to stretch, all for you for free. All you have to do is put in your name and email at the link at the end of this video, and we will send those workouts and stretches to you. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button down below. If you have any comments or questions, something didn't make sense, or you have another question about your race coming up, anything like that, drop it in the comments for sure. We will get back to you. And lastly, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've got tons of good stuff coming out about all types of running, 5K, marathon, half marathon. We have nutrition tips, really good stuff, and we want to make sure that you see it. So hit that subscribe button down below. That is all I have for you guys today. I'll catch you in the next video.